defense will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Gators offense making their way on the field today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Gators will line up to punt it away.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Rebels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he...
He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but Now it brings up fourth down. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. And Kirky's Ole Miss on top. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff heading left.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using the ground game near tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. A massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Those goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Florida offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down here for this offense. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. This one will be fair caught. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. It's intercepted. Put across his body. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
35, Florida, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They're going to run it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the same runner's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass or block. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Snags the quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Breaks free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Using his legs here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
A throw to the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Rebels! They are pouring it on now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. The Gators moving quickly down the field here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The receiver grabs it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an outbound. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now it's third and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision. Looking to throw it again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's a comeback route. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Hold.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense brings him down. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. The Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Ole Miss 49, Florida 24.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the
breaks into the clear. He goes out to stiff arm. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking tackles. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking. Here's the point after attempt. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarmed with a pass rush. Sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing off play action. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with